Welcome back to Never Enough Novels. If you're a Kindle user like me, then today's video is for you. I'm sharing 10 Kindle tips or hacks to make the most out of your device. These tips cover topics like extending the battery life, ways to find free ebooks, and little-known customization tips. Please hit like and subscribe to support this channel and see more videos like this in the future. Before we jump into the tips, I'll just let you know that I use the Kindle Paperwhite. This is one of the more reasonably priced options, and it has all the features that I need. I put the link down below in case you're looking to purchase a Kindle for the first time or upgrade your current one. I just recently bought the new version of the Kindle Paperwhite probably a couple months ago, and I am honestly so in love with it. The new edition is phenomenal. It's so much faster than old editions, and I couldn't be happier with it. Plus, I want to quickly point out that this Kindle cover specifically, I just absolutely adore. It has a ton of different features which are really cool when you're reading. Obviously, it's got a really cute design, and they have a bunch of other ones as well. And my favorite features are the magnetic closure so that the cover stays behind whenever you're reading. Also, it has a kickstand back here and a handle so that you can easily use this Kindle either setting it on a table, or if you're in bed, you can hold on to the handle. It just makes it very easy to use your Kindle. I also put the link to that specific Kindle cover down below so you can grab it if you're interested in a new one. I also just want to note that there are a bunch of different types of Kindles, so some of the tips and tricks may only be applicable to certain types of Kindles, especially the last two that I share, just so if you're trying them out and they don't work, it might just be for a different variety of Kindle, but most of these will apply to absolutely everyone. So let's dive into my all-time favorite Kindle hack, which is how to save battery life. My all-time favorite Kindle tip is to put your Kindle on airplane mode after you've downloaded books to help save battery life. When your Kindle is on airplane mode, it stops your Kindle from searching for Wi-Fi constantly, so it helps make the battery last longer. This is a super simple setting change that can have a big impact. Along those lines, tip number 2, if you really want to increase your battery life and make it last as long as possible, you can adjust your screen brightness down to make it dimmer so that your Kindle isn't spending as much battery just to keep the screen bright. Both of these tips will help you go even longer in between needing to charge your Kindle. Tip number 3 is if you're looking for free ebooks, my suggestion is to browse your library's website to see if they offer ebooks as part of their collections. A lot of libraries use apps or websites like Hoopla, Cloud Library, or my favorite, which is Libby, so that they can offer ebooks as well as audiobooks to their patrons for free. Most libraries offer at least one of those options, so you can check out their website to see if that's available for you. The apps are very simple to use, and basically there's a collection similar to what you would find in a normal library, where the library chooses which ebooks that are available, and you can borrow the ebooks directly from the app or the website, and then they will be downloaded onto your Kindle. Tip number 5 is specifically for these people who do use their library to get ebooks for free. If you find that you're not able to read the book in the amount of time that you have it checked out, back to my tip on battery saving, you can put your Kindle on airplane mode, and this actually prevents the ebook from being brought back to the library. So it will stay on your Kindle as long as your Kindle is in airplane mode. And if you're worried about keeping the book too long or preventing someone else from being able to read it, this actually doesn't affect the book being brought back to the library. So the next person in line, if there's a hold on the book, will still get it as soon as your checkout period is over. It just keeps basically the text or the file on your Kindle as well, so that you can read it as long as you need while your Kindle is on airplane mode. Tip number 5 is for those of you who normally like to highlight or annotate your books. Your Kindle actually has a highlighter feature as well. So you can highlight certain passages or sentences and then see all of your highlighted sections in one place. This is a great way to keep track of your favorite quotes or passages, or quickly return to something that you loved and wanted to see again. Tip number 6 is for those of you who are looking to save money on ebooks, and my advice is to sign up for the Amazon's Kindle Daily Deals newsletter. So this is an email that gets sent out every day from Amazon, and they basically highlight certain books that are on sale. Most of these ebooks cost as little as 99 cents up to $2.99, and the selection changes constantly, so you're going to get a new selection of books on sale each day directly in your inbox. If you're a Prime member, I also recommend signing up to receive the Amazon First Reads emails. So this is a monthly program where they basically curate a selection of like 6 to 8 books on the first day of each month, and Prime members are able to read those books for free. They pick from a variety of genres, so there's kind of something for everyone, whether you want romance or thrillers or nonfiction, but each month there's a new selection of books, usually that are coming out soon or just came out recently, that you're able to download as an ebook for free. Tip number 7 is related to customization of your actual reading experience on the Kindle. If you're not a fan of the default font, you can actually change that. So in your settings, you'll go to the settings that has like the uppercase A and lowercase a, and then you'll click on the font category, and you'll see the first option there is for font family. So by changing that, you can update whichever font your Kindle uses. Tip number 8 is in the same section. So in addition to the font tab, you'll see a layout tab, which helps you change kind of the way your Kindle looks as you're reading. And for some Kindles, you can even change the background color. Tip number 9 is one that I use fairly often. It relates to the font size. If you're looking for a quicker way to change the font size, you can simply pinch 2 fingers together to make it smaller, or pinch and drag outward to make the font bigger directly in whichever book you're reading. So you don't need to go to any settings section. You can just simply make that motion on your Kindle with your fingers, and it will change the font size. And my last tip applies to just some of the more high-end Kindles, and this is that you can take a screenshot of anything on your Kindle at any time. To do this, you just hold 2 fingers down on the top left and bottom right corners of the Kindle, and you should see like a brief flash, and then the screenshot of that specific page will take place. Then if you connect your Kindle to a computer, you'll be able to see all of the screenshots that you took of different parts of your Kindle. I hope some of these Kindle tips were useful or new to you so that you can get even more out of your reading experience.